to go to coordinate it and register if you can. It's in 1 hour. Alright? And I challenge you to go to ILC as well. Okay? To talk more, for our next sharer, introducing our young, our hip, our cool, and the dad of the drummer, Benji! Hello, good morning, YFC! I hope you're still alive and awake, huh? Whoever is sleeping, don't mind them. You know? They're just praying over for me, okay? So, good morning, YFC! Morning! God is good. All the time? Okay. What I'm about to share to you right now is how God showed me His greatness and assurances that if I will take this responsibility, everything will be, will be what I'm looking and what I'm anticipating on my life. So, to tell you the story, I've been a CFC member since 2001, and as expected, all the troubles when we joined the CFC came in. So we were harassed, me and my wife. I would like to acknowledge my wife. Yes. She's sitting around there and waiting for me. Just stay there for 15 minutes and I'll be there, my love. So, the way things turn out during our being a member of CFC, we didn't anticipate that it will, go to a situation wherein we always argue or debating on something. Wherein before we joined the CFC, we didn't experience that. So our life in CFC is not that smooth. So after 6 years of being a member, we decided to sort of lay low or quit for good. But fortunately, at that time, when we joined CFC, my only son, he was 4 years old at that time. He was a member of KFC, and then go straight to YFC. So the influence of my son that had brought to our relationship, I cannot really elaborate more because the evidence is now in front of you, standing, not because of him, but because of YFC. So during our struggle, we really don't want our son to stop attending YFC, attending activities. So even though in our mind, we don't tend to attend anymore in our household, we see to it that every time Jack will call our support to take him there or pick him up, we will always be there. So I didn't know that God had a plan on that thing, So till the time that Jack had talked to us, straightforward, while eating, while having a small session inside our house, he always asked us, when are you going to come back in the CFC? So I think God assured us that I will not let you go out on my hand that easily. So I'll use your son, to transform your faith, to transform your belief to me, so you can continue serving me. So I think last year only, the work of God works finally. So we decided to come back in CFC, and then after that, I committed to God that if God will give me a sort of a responsibility regarding our CFC, I want to serve in YFC. Because for me, I think YFC is the one who had brought me here now. So to add up on this, I'm a typical guy who used to, seek the real happiness where I used to join. So at times, when I was not in YFC, I used to question a lot of things. But now, after accepting the responsibility of being to be a coordinator, I thought it will be a simple task, just taking care of these kids. Anyway, these kids are young. You can shout at them anytime. No, it went reverse. I'm the one who is being shouted at all. So, I'm trying to analyze when we had offered this responsibility. Can we do this or can we handle this? Because I think it will be a really tough task to handle, because although we only have one son, I think whenever we are inside our house, it's equivalent of 10 already. So I'm just imagining myself, how can I handle one jack multiplied by, jack is equivalent to 10, then you multiply by 10, it will be 100. So still I'm seeing how I'm progressing myself, my wife is progressing. Because when we attended a lot of meetings together with the YFC, I think God had showed me, I could say that God is really great, that He is trying to influence me how to be with Him more closely, how to worship Him. Because before I used to, just sing a song or, pray on myself, not that one. But during the ILC, I think that is the breakthrough on my faith and how God showed His greatness, or assured me that you're in the right way. I mean, I was standing in the ILC thinking of what I will do here, together with these kids surrounding me. But it is when I saw myself, worshiping Him, surrounded by these kids, influencing me how I can react, how can I feel Him. So I suddenly saw myself crying during one worship session. So I really felt God's presence at that time. So I think He is preparing me of a more task about handling this community. And I'm really, really very proud that I am with you right now, sharing this greatness. And I know that it's not really a simple task or a relaxing task of being a coordinator. That's why I'm taking this opportunity to acknowledge all the coordinators here. So just join me giving them a round of applause. I know, titos and titas, I know what you're feeling. I know the difficulty experiencing sometimes, in all terms, emotional, financial, time, budgeting. I know it's too difficult. But if you will just focus on these kids, use them as your strength. And you see, I'm looking young right now. Before I look like 45 years old. Now I look 23. So, no, what I mean, let's enjoy of it, because this is where I found, the real meaning of the 4 F's that I'm looking, How to have fun to yourself, how to have friends, how your faith with Him, and what's the other F?
Fellowship.
And how to be free, So, at that time when I remember myself still looking for the right friendship, the right company that I can fit in, the right fun where I will enjoy without offending somebody. So I think I'm in the right company. So what I will tell you right now is, just keep what you are doing, You never know how God will give you His support. But I'm certainly telling you this one, that He will 100% assure you that He will be with you. He will be with you. He will support you. He will surround you with a lot of blessings. He will surround you with a lot of people who can help you. So you're in the right club actually. Okay? So just to conclude this, I want you to open again your envelope. You will see there one small piece of paper. I want you to read that by yourself and feel the message of God. God is assuring you of what you will sacrifice and what you will offer on Him. May God be praised.
Thank you, Tito.